Ah shucks, we are back with Pokemon LeafGreen. Disc is our guy. I'm DiscGuyRy. Water Monotype Challenge. We leveled up Thais to level 10. We wanted him to be ready for this blue rival battle. So he's level 10. He doesn't have Water Gun yet, so he only had Bubble. I think I had to use a potion once. But the Pidgey wasn't that hard. Just give it a little tackle because Bubble's a special type move. So yeah, today we are going to be taking on our boy Brock. And it's really not that exciting of a battle because, water just naturally trumps over ground and rock. So yeah, I don't know if you guys could tell, this is the first Monotype challenge I've ever really done, so I'm just testing everything out. Chose water for the first one because I figured that'd be a nice one to start off with. Not too difficult to really, because you get your starter in the party, and that's helpful because then you don't have to go catch a Pokemon and then raise that from the wild. I don't know how I'm going to do that in the future one because I'm obviously not going to choose, the starter Pokemon type. But we killed Blue. We didn't kill him. Jeez, we just beat him in a Pokemon battle. Not that awful of a person. We're keeping the episodes at 2x speed. I actually was recording this, and then the length of recording got cut off. You'll see that in the future, because did more than 20 minutes of recording and then cut it in half. So we're gonna keep it at half speed because this episode's still gonna be long, but it's not gonna be unbearable. You see some of those 40-minute Pokemon walkthroughs, and you're just like, wow, where's the exciting part? And sometimes I'm like, I don't even know if there's an exciting part. We just got an old guy and he's throwing a Pokeball at a Weedle. This is the entertainment I'm bringing to you guys. It's pretty nice. I might add some background music to these videos, but I have to be careful because you don't want to get copyrighted for things you don't own. You don't want to say anything you don't own. So that's why with my intro I just threw some piano stuff on GarageBand, and I checked that Apple allows you to do that, which is neat. I do have a Mac. It's not very good. It's a Mac Mini. But yeah. I'm gonna try to keep my spirits up a little higher in these recordings because when I get bored or when I'm just rambling, my voice gets like this, and I don't really like hearing that. So I'm gonna try to keep it higher. I'm not sure what I want to be talking about during these videos, whether I want to pick a topic to talk about or if I just want to make, comments about what's going on, like the fact that we're just a little guy walking through a forest battling a bunch of dudes with bugs. Is that funny? Could be. Maybe I could talk about what else I might be wanting to do on this channel. Could be talking about anything. We got quite some time with these episodes, so we have to make something. I added a question of the day in the bottom right. Question of the day: what's your favorite Pokemon game and why? That's at the time of this recording. There's 6 generations. The newest games being Pokemon Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, or switched around. I think it makes more sense to say Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Those are remakes of Ruby and Sapphire. Also pretty good games. I was very young when those came out, but I still played them. Great times. I guess while we're making our way through the forest, I kind of want to talk about a topic that I've been thinking about. There's one topic that I've been thinking about, but I might just make a separate video for that. I might make a separate video for this. But what's really interesting is behaviors of people and their strategies towards relationships, right? The whole responding like 3 minutes after, or like not responding right away because you don't want them to think you're weird. But it's also, if you think about it, based on people's preferences. Like, I might want someone to respond within like 5 minutes. But some people, I mean, like, I've seen jokes about this, but like some people set alarms on their phones. It's like, yeah, I'll respond in like 26 minutes. Show them, I'm not like, I don't really care that much. But it's like, I don't know. I guess it makes sense if you know the guy's like that, if from a girl's perspective. But like, then why would you like the guy? Unless everything about him is just so beautiful and wonderful, besides that he thinks you're weird if you respond too fast. Or like, I was at a friend's, and this friend told me about another person who logged into their Snapchat because they wanted to view the story from that Snapchat because they're trying to play hard to get. I mean, I don't want to speak for like all of the guys I know, but I know that if I post something on my Snapchat story, I'm not going to be making sure that like the person that I'm talking to checks my Snapchat story. But I also don't post that frequently. We'll continue on that whole thing maybe in another video. I just thought I'd mention it because, we have downtime. But we're about to take on our boy Brock Nurse Joy. You know how that thing goes. I accidentally I meant to talk to that guy. I thought he'd give me fresh water. Then I realized that's only in the newer games. So we take on this guy, our Thais. I don't know why I named him Thais. I was just like, think of a nice name. But we have water gun because we're level 13 now. So it's really not that tough of a challenge. I feel like Misty will be harder. But hopefully our Pokemon will be high enough, especially because Starmie is like a psychic and water. So if Thais has bite, I don't know if Dark is super effective against this gen. It is in other gens. But anyways, we beat this dude. Now we're going to take on Brock. I am the rock type guy. Fine then, show me your best. Take him on. He sends out his Geodude. A little rock with two fists. Give him a boop. Drop some water on him. Take him out. Onyx. He's got a bunch of rocks. Boop. Give him a little boop. Water drips on him, and he's down. And just like that, we defeat Brock. Level 15, close to evolution. And at this point, we're just going to get through that sea of trainers and then stop things at Mount Moon, because this episode would be too long if we didn't. Sorry if you guys are hearing notifications going on in the background. Should have muted my stuff before making the vid. But no, I chose not to. I kind of wish that museum, if you guys saw that museum in Pewter City, I kind of wish that had more significance to the storyline. Like, you just go in there, it's like, fossils. Oh, we just got our running shoes, if you missed that. So, if I've been walking everywhere, now I'm fast. See that? I ran. That's neat. Things will be a lot faster now. But then just wait till we get our bike. Then we'll be rolling and rocking in the most literal sense of the term. Now that we have beat Brock, about this hard to get thing, what do you guys think? Does it really matter if you're playing hard to get, or do you think a relationship or, having a crush on somebody, would that work out better by just being yourself? I mean, that's the obvious, thing, but is anybody really their self today? Yes, of course there's people like that. But does that function the best for them in a relationship standpoint? Thais is going to be War Turtle now. He is great. I'm worried that the next water Pokemon I get, which I won't tell you guys yet, but you can probably predict who it is. It's going to be too far apart in levels, because you know how we're supposed to keep things in 10 levels between each other. I hope I keep it that distance, but the next water Pokemon we get might be 200 leveled. And we'll have to train it. That's why I'm skipping some of these trainers, so we can come back and train it. Maybe that's a big giveaway. I just saw the recording freeze there. I don't know if that was just me. Oh. Okay. Yup. Yup. So, do you play hard to get? It's a good question. Do I, personally? You know, maybe I'll do like the responding thing because, you know, it's getting to my head like, you know, responding 30 seconds after they send it might be too fast for them because, you know, people want what they can't have, right? So if they can't have you responding all the time, it's more of a big deal when you respond. But like, what's too long of a time to respond? I don't know. I would respond between like 30 seconds or 12 minutes. Sometimes I'm actually doing things. I'm like, I'll just respond to them later. Or YouTube video. That's a great way to, you know, play hard to get. I don't know. It's a really interesting way to run your relationship or your crush or whatever. I'm not in a relationship right now though, so I can't really say much. But anyways, bum-ba-da-dum. What do you know? We buy a Magikarp from this shady dude in the Pokemon Center. We name him, wait for it. This is a great name. Bubba. Do you guys not like that name? Because I think it's cute. Bubba the Magikarp. Well, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. See you later.